Before we begin this video, I recommend that you visit google.com and search for dinardata.com. This website is a great resource for the latest updates on Dinar Guru news, all conveniently located on one page. For more information, I encourage you to visit the site.
I have a number of group leaders and bankers who swear we are getting it in the next 4 to 5 days. I sure hope they are right. Imposing a curfew in all Iraqi governorates on November 20th and 21st. Quote, the Iraqi government decided to impose a curfew on November 20th and 21st in all regions and cities of the country to conduct the population census. I have heard these Uncle Fudd folks, fear, uncertainty, doubt, attempting to generate negativity with the perfunctory hand-wringing stating that with the price of oil now in the $70s, the dinar is likely to be devalued. Really? They have a new 11% revenue stream they never had before due to non-oil income. They have multinational corporations in the wings chomping at the bit to get started with projects ranging from the development road to oceans of new housing, infrastructure projects, tariffs, import fees, new port facilities, not to mention all the mineral wealth waiting to be exploited. They have record foreign reserves and 150 tons of gold, plus they have sold bonds of late. They will also be repatriating all the DFI funds from the New York Central Bank if they haven't already done so. The Chicken Little routine is wearing thin. Trust me, there will be no dinar devaluation now or in the future. Our country's dream. Al-Sudani sends an important message to Gulf states regarding the path to development. Quote, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani stressed that the drop in oil prices to less than $72 confirms the need to diversify. Is the electronic payment necessary in Iraq for the RV? No, it is not, but it will help to prevent the money laundering. Things are defiantly happening behind the scenes. We are going to be celebrating this week. There are things that I can't say, but I wanted you to know that things are defiantly moving. Reduce their dependency on the dollar. Pimpy, at the beginning of this year they were not supposed to use the US dollar anymore. Professor, focus on diversifying its economy beyond oil dependency. Pimpy, right now, only 89% of the budget is dependent on oil sales. A lot better than where it was. Professor, improve trade balance, enhancing exports, reducing unnecessary imports, thereby supporting a stronger dinar. Pimpy, they have things to trade but not a whole lot of options. Professor, maintain an internal stability, monitor inflation rates. Pimpy, right now Iraq is somewhere around 5%. He's saying if they want to reinstate the $3.22 rate, these things have to be taken care of. I do find it interesting we've been listening to them talk about deleting the zeros and he's put that in here. A lot of this stuff Iraq has already started. Kudos to al-Sudani. Question, what does Iraq need to do right now to reinstate their old rate of $3.22? Professor Boskin, of economics, graciously shared the following information which I am pleased to relay to you. It should be able to give you an idea of how far away this thing might be. The first thing he's talking about is implementing monetary reforms. Pimpy, we've been hearing about that for years, so we know they definitely are implementing monetary reforms. Professor, the Central Bank of Iraq may consider removing zeros. Pimpy, obviously if they're going to remove the zeros off the currency, they're going to redenominate and print new bank notes. Professor, establish a currency basket system. The value of the dinar would be determined against a weighted average of several currencies. The digital transformation is here and it's only going to grow and grow and grow in totality. They're going from a cash economy to a digitized cashless economy, is going to have what? Article 8 compliant currency on an international global forex market. That's what we should expect at any time. Question, about a month ago you talked about how your contacts said your dinar estimate was way too low. You were at like $3.70, so are we talking about $5? $7. $10. Marks, all they are telling me is my estimates are way too low. O-Day, Wednesday, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, directed the army to be equipped with an advanced air defense system, in preparation for the withdrawal of the international coalition forces. A statement by the Parliament's media department received by Al-Maluma agency stated that the Parliamentary Finance Committee, headed by Atwan al-Atwani, hosted the Chief of Staff of the Army, Lieutenant General Abdul Amir Yarullah, and the senior staff of the Ministry of Defense, to discuss the investment and operational budget of the ministry and ways to achieve optimal investment and spending of these allocations. The committee chairman stressed the importance of the Ministry of Defense's commitment to contracting with the Military Industrialization Authority to meet its needs for local products in support of the nation's